The other day I was talking to a bunch of fellas from my community, and we were talking about jiu-jitsu, MMA and stuff like that, and it brought me back to time I did a tournament. Shout out to Seafood Brandon, by the way, and that whole dojo out there. I forget the name, but y'all know who you guys are. But yeah, I was talking to some people in my community. We were talking about MMA, and it just brought me back to the tournament I did. Amateur, first time. Like, I was doing MMA for a couple months, and there was a tournament coming up, and my Seafood was like, hey, why don't you come through and just try this out, see what it's like. And I was like, sure, why not, whatever. I was like, I'm gonna look for that tournament and see if I could find that video. And while I'm looking for that video, I had stumbled across a video that I recorded while I was going to that tournament. My wife and I and the little one, Kaden, stayed at an Airbnb because the tournament was in Jersey. We were in New York, in the Bronx. And I stumbled across that, and I was like, oh man, this is cool. Like, I'd like to take this footage. I knew I was gonna do something with it. I had it in there. I was 29. Go figure. I stumbled across that video leading up to my 31st birthday. During that time I was going to that tournament, there was a lot of things that were going on, a lot of changes. I was about to quit my job. That was December, so I had quit my job like a month after that video. And during that time, that was right before COVID happened, right before the pandemic, right before we were leaving New York to go to Florida. Like, this was like the beginning of something new for me, a big transformation for me and my family. So there was a lot going on. Yeah, so I just wanted to use that footage and kind of reflect on that and kind of take you guys along this journey. So I kind of wanted to take that footage and just give you guys a little insider on, the transformation and whatnot leading up to this book that I'm writing, Diary of the Insignificant. Journey Through Perception, Part 2, Diary of the Insignificant. And just kind of showing like how I've been grappling with life and with, my story and trying to master my own life. And I just wanted to kind of give some insight to that and hopefully motivate and inspire people, because that's the whole intention. That is my intention. I feel like that is one of the purposes of my life, is to help others and motivate others, because I always felt like I've had this feeling of insignificance for so long, and I feel if I can snap out of that, someone like me, someone of my caliber, of my own just characteristics as myself, if I can snap out of it, so can you. So that's the whole intention of this whole book. So I want to share this video with you guys, a little flashback, and I'll keep updating you guys as to the progress of the book. Yeah, let's dive right into the video. This shit is wavy. Let me roll this window up, right? I mean, that breeze. I'm compromising rolling the window up for good sound. I'm compromising the wind, the beautiful breeze that was coming from outside. Like, that's a big compromise, but you know what I'm saying? Such is fucking life. Yo, Lucid, man, if I didn't repeat that already, Lucid beats. This fucking beat is wavy, though. Today's my birthday. So I basically asked myself, how does 29 feel? And I was like, 29 feels like when Satan had Jesus at the top of the mountain, and he was like showing him like the whole view, like the riches, the wealth, and things like that. Like, that's what 29 feels like to me. But it's really like a metaphor to me. Like, 29 feels like I'm at that mountain top, and I'm looking at everything that has happened, and I'm seeing whether I can be complicit and be comfortable and like compromise, or I could do things my way. It'll be a little harder, but at least I'll be able to walk around with the respect, I guess you could say. You know what I'm saying? With the respect for yourself. And like, the ultimate goal is freedom, is liberty. And liberty, you know, is a compromise. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you have to be vulnerable. Sometimes you have to be real. Sometimes you have to have, you know, convictions that you stand by. But so that's the ultimate goal. So yeah, like I'm in a place where I'm like, I could keep doing what I'm doing, right? And sell myself out. Like, I could do things in this route. I can do shit. The sky's the limit. You know what I'm saying? As far as like traditional shit. Or I could step out of that box and into that like octagon, pursuing freedom. Let me not hotbox this, because yeah, I did smoke a little bit. It is my birthday. Let a nigga smoke and have his cake too. So yeah, man, I'm in a position, in a really good place. Turning 29, looking at everything, setting myself up, strategizing, and trying to come up with like the ultimate fucking pinky in the brain scheme. You dig? So yeah, happy birthday to me. Here's to unlimited potential. Here's to freedom. Here's to prosperity. Who's that? It's my birthday. People shouting me out, yo. Like, what did you expect? 29 is for spending more time with them, building up with them. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Being at the top of the mountain and like looking at shit like, yo, like that compromise over there is a big one. Like, I could choose another option, another route, and really be, you know, happy with the challenges and happy with, you know, what it takes to exercise your muscles, yo. Like, we gotta stop being dependent on people, man. Like, fuck that, man. Build your own, build your empire. You feel me? Change your world. You know, this is shit that everybody hears. Like, this ain't nothing new. It's no new formula. You feel me? It's just what it is. You gotta stop being dependent. You gotta start being independent. Shout out to 29. Shout out to 2020. Like, this is the year where like people are gonna be, you know, making some big moves. I feel it. I feel it in my life at the very least. Like, I'm just gonna go with that feeling. Like, I'm looking for wealth, prosperity, health. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for integrity. I'm looking for being, you know, free thinking. You know what I'm saying? A free thinker. I'm looking for all those things, and those things are attainable. And 29 is that year where I'm like, alright, it's game time. It's game time. Just gonna start, you know, trying different things. Building up my own, like, storage, you know, content storage and shit, you know what I'm saying? Need some chapstick or some water. Y'all seen me choking for like 5 minutes. Didn't even tell me to drink some water, goddammit. Yeah, man. Shout out to all the people in my village. Shout out to all my collaborators. You know, shout out to all the free thinkers and the people like actually applying themselves to changing their world. 29. Let me end this because I could talk all day. I'm feeling this beat. Shit, I want to write a poem. Like, that's how much I feel this shit. This shit is smooth, dog. We gotta work together, dog. Like, I already did like several poems on your beats. Killed them, bodied them poetically. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the moms. Yo, is it done?
Yes, I think it's almost done.
Ooh. Yo, say hi to the camera. Say hi to the GoPro. Let's go.
Right?
Huh? He was.
You don't mind us after you're so close? Let's go. While it's still hot.
Oh, God.